Hello everybody. So at the end of the last video I wasn't sure if I was going to run this beforehand or not, and I decided what the heck, I will. And these ones I'm going to do in white, and I just wanted to show that they're actually not wanting to come out nicely. They are very spiky. And especially this one, where I even wasn't positive that it has cut all the way out, but I think it has. It just doesn't want to, because of the way the pieces are. See, like, I'm not so sure that's cut all the way through. Oh, it hasn't. See there? It hasn't cut all the way through. So I'm going to recut that one, and I'm going to bring in some of that foam stuff. Actually, looky here. I got that paper, let me do that, if it'll fit on there. Yeah, not quite. Okay, grab a piece of paper. And I was just going to color this in real quick, all this, and do like the green stuff in green paper and color the rest. So we'll do that, but I'm going to get some of this foam stuff here. And it comes free in the packaging, and it helps a lot. Yeah, I don't want that sticking out that much. I don't want that getting stuck in the machine. Oh, wrong way. This way. Okay, so I got this tree and this house, and I want to do these flowers also. So let me kind of rearrange this a little bit and get these flowers in here. And then this and this I'm doing in green. And let's see, hopefully it did a better job this time. And it did. It's just still getting it out because it's all this. Oh, look, that one stayed stuck on. Oh, that's supposed to. There we go. So that turned out much better. And then we have the flowers. Okay, then I want to use green for this, and I think these will cut out easy enough. I haven't decided if I want to use the fence or not, so for now I'm not cutting the fence out, and we'll just see how that goes. These might be really stark since I'm going to be coloring the other stuff in, but that piece went flying. Where'd it go? Oh. Okay. So this one has a thing here and this one has a thing here. The little glue tabs. And I think let me bring in these markers. And I don't know if they're still wet enough to work or whatever, but we're gonna make them work. So didn't need that pokey tool. See, that's not completely cut either. I might leave those in. Okay, and clean this one out. This one come out pretty good with that foam stuff. Now, like I said, I use it, but it is not part of what the company says is part of their plate system. So it's not an approved thing to use. I guess that's the best way to say it. So if you have any doubts, don't use it. All right, so I'm gonna start with green and just come up. See, that's not, there we go, that's better. I should have a paper underneath here. See, it's getting dried. These are old, old, old. Not what I had planned. I should have just brought the watercolor markers over. That looks like a little mushroom. Little toadstools, it looks like. Just do want to have some color on this stuff. You're not going to be able to see it in the box. And the thing is, if you get the box, you don't have to use this stuff. You don't. It's not really necessary. It's, you can use it just like a gift box or, you know, however you want. All right. And then I was going to come in with the darker green. To do some shadow, but right now I just want to get color on so you can see it in the box. Because they're so dried, I really need to go through and either refill them, because I got a bunch of re-inkers, but I don't know if I got the right colors or not. It looks horrible, doesn't it? Well, these others probably, if those two greens were no good, I don't have a good feeling about the rest of this. Okay, I wanted to do this fence back here in a dark brown. And then we got the tree trunk here in lighter brown. And I just want to run a little bit of darker brown in here. See, this is dry in here, this part of it. Only the brush has color in it. Horrible, horrible job. Okay. The trunks of the trees. I'm not even worried about the coloring now because the green just kind of ruined it. And then come in with some shadow closer to this, because the sun ain't getting in as much. A little bit here on the bottom, come down there. Okay, and this one, I was gonna basically do the whole thing in brown. Let's see how. Definitely prickly. So I'm doing this because one of the viewers didn't know kind of what this was. So, like the shadow box card thing, or, you know. And I always say, if you guys want to see something and I have the supplies, let me know and I'll do a video. Maybe it might take a little bit and you might have to remind me. I have to come in with some green along here, because I don't know what that's supposed to be. Maybe that is part of the tree. Maybe I'll go back over it with some of this brown. Maybe that'll just make it look mossy right there. Yeah, I guess so. It is part of the tree. Okay, some of the darker brown. Because they're dry, I'm just using the brush part. Hopefully. And was there another one, or was that it? I wasn't sure what to do with the house. I was gonna outline like the roof. And then this around the windows. And you could always put paper behind it or whatever. So you'll know that I rushed, you know, when I'm doing the video. So it's sorry to say. Around the door. Because this would do really well with some paper back behind it. Maybe put a little bit of red in here. Just, you know, sometimes wood has that little bit of red look to it. This is DR1, DR2. I'm gonna use the DR1 here. These things that look like little odd little mushroom things. Okay. And then the flowers I was going to use. This. Just add a little color. I'm thinking this one's going to be darker, but I could be wrong. It is barely. There are some flowers here. Get that covered. All right. So let's take our pieces and let's add them in. And I might have to look at their pictures to see. This one has a glue tab here. Okay. So this one, they just used 2 of the trees. They did like a purpley tree flowering. This one has a bunch of stuff in it. Okay. So now we have to figure out where this stuff is getting placed. So the house is going to be placed here. I'm going to use that glue tab. That glue went down way more than I wanted it to. And look. Looks like they got it about halfway. So we'll do halfway. And I'm just going to line it up on that. And that right there. There's the house. I want my tree. Let's see, where'd they put their tree? Yeah, I want my tree kind of here, I think. So I get glue. This is going to be quicker to make than I thought, so that's a good thing. Lining it up again with this on here. I guess I'll put this over. Yeah. Where did they put it? Keep looking back. They have it white in through the middle. So what they did is they folded this over. I'll show you what they did. They folded this over, put glue on here, and then stuck it kind of back in the middle here. If I realized that, I would have done that first, because it's harder to get to it now, right? Okay. Good thing about the Tonic glue is it sets fast. It catches fast. I'm kind of wanting to cover this tree some. Now you can cut more than one. You can have 2 of these, you know, 3 of these, none of these, you know, whatever. Oh, I'm putting them on top. Well, I guess that's okay. I could put them underneath, but we're putting another layer in anyway, so I don't think that matters too much. Now, is that all the pieces I had? Okay, other than the green pieces, that was it. Was that outcut? That wasn't an outcut. Okay, I'm gonna flip this one because I want these over here, I think. And this one here. Oh, all I gotta do is turn them the other way. No, this way and this way. This really needs to come out more, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and glue this one here. Let me do that. This one is gonna go on top of this one. I didn't put no background paper in. You should put background paper in. Remember that. You see this got crooked? Okay. Now we can glue this one. And there's our scene. So that's not down. Okay. That's the frame side, this is the glue side. I want to make sure I do this well. I don't want any pieces peeling off. No ends coming up. Well, this helps to square it up too, so that's a good thing. You can hardly see that tree right there. Okay, scoot that tab in. All right, so we got our decorative pieces in. Now that says see what it says to do next. We put our decorative pieces in, then glue the box to the center of the inside of your constructed cover. So now, how did everybody like the Tonic craft kit? I haven't even done the video yet. I haven't seen it yet. But I'm gonna do it and put it up tonight. After I get done with this. Okay. So this is gonna go in here. We're just gonna kind of, I'm taking it to the edge. And I kind of want it centered from top to bottom. But I am taking it all the way to the edge. And there we go. There it is. Oh. I don't know if we're supposed to do the sides. It just shows the bottom. So it doesn't show this being covered, this being glued. So it's not going to be like this and then you open it, right? I mean, I suppose you can if you want to, but the instructions just show it like this so that it opens up completely. Okay. And you can decorate everything, you know, the way you want to. Like I said, I should have put some background paper in there and I didn't. That was my bad. You're gonna want to kind of maybe push down in here and get it secured nice. You know, come in with something maybe like burnishing tool or something. Burnishing tool would work. There it is. Anyway, so there it is. Now, we still have to do the clasp. So, we're gonna take it, fold it, and these two little pieces get glued together, okay? It really just takes a little dab of of glue. That's probably too much glue. Okay. Let me get that to hold. I want to make sure it's holding good before I do this, because we're going to bring it like this and glue it, right? So I'm going to put glue. I gotta see. Glue and glue and bring it over. Put it down. And I don't want to do it too far over tight, because you got to be able to bring this in and out and have it fit right over. Okay. Now what's cool about this too is that in the die set there are locks, and they do this. They put little dies of locks on stuff, so you can choose which one you want. I use a little heart. Choose the one you want, and then I want to use paper that's sturdy enough. I'm wondering if I should do two questions. Just so it's sturdy. It should be symmetrical, I would think. There's a little line for where you can cut. Oh, it's already cut. All right. So now I'm just going to glue these together. And I probably did this backwards. This probably should have been the front. I mean, I guess I can, but no, I can't. So I put this on the back. That was a mistake. But now you know, right? So now we have a little lock. And so you push this down, get this in there, and the little lock will go in and hold it. Do you want to turn your lock? Turn your lock. There you go. You want to take it out? Take it out. Open it up. I think it would be a cute little gift box. I really do. I think, yep, a cute gift box, definitely. And whichever way I do the lock now, both sides are the die cut side, right? So that's good. All right, everybody. That is the keepsake box or shadow box or whatever you want to call it, because this stuff does not have to go in here. You can put in keepsakes and you can make it fancy and put really, like shadow boxes, like would be like a box with glass over it. I know like a lot of veterans will put their medals and stuff in like a shadow box. It normally doesn't have a cover like that. This is really more like a gift box, but there it is, and really easier to put together than I thought. So I'm happy with it. All right, everybody, if you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me. And I hope you join me again. Bye-bye now.